Hello investors and traders, and welcome to the weekly market report with the market guys. I'm AJ Monty. Well, we started off this week with a down market following that line that I drew from last week quite nicely. We came off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, followed that trend line, didn't quite come down to fill this gap that I pointed out to you last week, but we did make an attempt before Thursday and Friday rallying up. Now, here's the interesting thing about what we're seeing moving into next week. The volume is still dropping right here. The volume's dropping as we broke out of this resistance line from the previous week. And when you have a breakout, you normally want to see a high volume breakout day. So what I think could happen next week, let me remove this line, I think we can go up just a little bit more before pulling back to retest this line once again. So I think we'll still go up because we see the price action going up, and there's still some gaps up here that can draw the price higher. But ultimately, because of that volume, I think the rally will be short-lived. Many times when you're talking to a technical analyst, they'll talk about volume and price, with volume being the motivating force behind the move. And right now, we're just not seeing that. If you look at the spiders, that's ticker symbol SPY, you'll see that the price did not move exactly like we thought it would all the way down, but it did come down to this point that I said we would come to, not quite filling this gap all the way. So again, a duplication or a mirror image of what we saw in the diamonds. So for next week, I'm going to remove that drawing. I'll draw this up just a little bit. Again, we'll see whether or not that volume increases, and then we might even see an attempt to fill or at least come towards that gap. This diagonal line representing the resistance or lowering of each of these highs will continue to project out. This whole area right here, right around 205 for the spiders, is going to be a resistance point. And if we fail to go higher than that level, it will be translated as another failed attempt with a lower high, which would only contribute to the next big bear move that everyone is forecasting. Now, if you look at a more broad-based index through the Russell 2000, you'll see that the price did not at all come down like the spiders and the Dow like we thought it would, but it did come down a little bit with that long shadow hammer right there. We are at a point where we could break out of this resistance right here for the Russell 2000. So if that happens, we'll see the higher levels for the diamonds and the spiders like I said before. So keep an eye on this. This breakout point will then turn into a new support level. If you look at the Qs, QQQ, that's a NASDAQ market basically. We are in a point where we're testing that resistance point. We did come down perfectly to what I forecasted last week, so remove that line right there. We do see a slightly higher volume on the way up, so I'm going to project that we're going to break out over that resistance again to determine whether or not the volume sustains. If you'd like to follow along with the market guys, just go to our website, click on the video link, and you'll see a library of online videos that you can learn from, and mentioning all the things that I've just done for you right now. So feel free to browse around there. You take it at your own pace and stick with us. So that's our market forecast for next week and the weekly market report. Thanks for joining. So long.
This video segment is a small part of what the market guys offer through their educational products and services. If you are interested in any of our Trade Alert services, or you would like more information about our one-on-one mentoring program, simply contact us at info@themarketguys.com.